Good evening. Welcome to Option Center. It is officially Thursday, midnight here after midnight, 7/28/22. Everybody, we had FOMC last night, bunch of shenanigans going on. So I'm here to help guide you through this. I see a couple things going on, so let's just check it out. We're gonna go ES on multiple time frames, and if you're new here, go down to that bottom right hand corner, hit that Option Center logo, and subscribe. We're gonna start off with the ES on the monthly. We're gonna get rid of this sidebar. So now we have the end of wave 5 right there. We don't know what kind of top that is yet, but we're definitely in a corrective mode. We had a consolidation here in the monthly, broke down, and now we're starting to, if we're still in the inside month, we're starting to test the upper bounds of that. So let's see if we can continue to the upside and see what happens from that point. But I do think that we do eventually come down to the 50% at least at the next target. We have the MACD, which is a bear cross over there, head to the downside, but it does like to test the moving averages like to test back and forth down with the MACD line, which is in the blue. Also, with the RSI, we have a downtrend right now. We're testing that downtrend at this point. So we're right at the 50 line. And let's see if we can actually start to peak above and break above that. If we start to break above this downtrend line, you guys, we have a whole nother ball game, and I think we might start to at least test the highs. Now, that's a whole different thing. I'm bearish, but you know, we have to watch our indicators. We have to watch price action and determine off of that, not of what I think is going to happen. Okay, on the weekly. Weekly here, we have the low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We're still in the downtrend, you guys. We still have that lower high. We started to push off of this. We a few weeks ago, we put this resistance, now support. We back tested that support, and we're now above the 8 EMA on the weekly. So if we can hold on to that, that's going to be a trending move to the upside. This is looking very bearish, flaggish to me, wedgish kind of thing. So I'm not committed to it, but we're going to have to listen to some of our indicators and whatnot. So we're looking to try to make this bullish cross here. So if we're going to make this bull cross, then we're going to probably retest a 50 retracement from the top, from the bottom, or at least like the 62% to 50% there. So on the RSI for the strength indicator, we've already cracked that downtrend. So do we retest this 50 and then retreat from there? That's the big question. So we are bullish at this point, but we're on a corrective bullishness, okay? And I'll show you on the daily chart exactly what I mean. So before I move there, you see the 100 and the 20 simple moving averages. Maybe we'll test those. And if you're talking a real correction, maybe that 50 on the weekly, okay? All right. On the daily, we've already started to, let me change the board. Trend is our friend. All right, so I drew some lines here. You know, they're not perfect. We can redraw, and that's one of the fallacies of technical analysis. A lot of people say, oh, you can keep redrawing your lines and this and that. But, you know, I think we had them pretty good, and we're starting to break above that. But I'm not going to hold this, you know, very credible. This 1, 2, 3 points here. Let's just see what happens from this point. Right now we have this resistance coming up that coincides with the resistance of this possible bear flag or channel. We'll just call it a channel at this point. And then let's see if we can break down. I'm looking for either a little bit higher for a test around that 40, 50 area, and then a breakdown from here for a 3-wave move up, 3-wave move down, and then a 5-wave move up here. That's kind of what I'm moving towards. The indicators are still, triangulating. We have not reached the top point there. So we haven't reached resistance. So I suppose one more day of upside would go along with that with the MACD. Now the RSI actually started to break out from that. And I could draw it just a little bit better. It should be a little bit lower, it appears. Where we retested and it started breaking higher. So let's see how that goes. If it's a fake break, then it's fake break. But we have to be bullish at this point to a certain extent. And we will continue to go up this in this channel. And then let's see on the 65-minute. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, a little bit tired here. Let's go down to the hourly, see what's happening there. Again, we have this channel that we're looking towards. Maybe we have one more move up here, and then we start to correct. But we have a trend line that we're going to watch as we correct, if we do. And then we'll see what happens at that point. So what I'm looking for, and we're going to put our Elliott wave on our Elliott wave counts on our Patreon. So if you are interested in that, just join our Patreon. The first tier is $5. But what I'm hoping for is this downtrend line here. This was just an area. This is a downtrend breakout that we did some time ago. I thought we were going to retest it a little bit sooner, but I think we're coming out here and we're actually breaking down, actually to correct up, and probably with the shenanigans of the market or the FOMC that will actually break down from this point. Now you can I'll actually tell you what's going on. If this is a 5-wave move up, then we correct ABC down. But if this is a 5-wave move up here, and we have you got to watch out for those expanding corrections, and looking for possibly ABC down here. So there's two ways, but I do think we're going to correct really soon. The most bullishness that I have out of this at this point is just possibly just a pop to the upside to test that upper bounds of the channel. And again, this could be either a 5-wave move here all the way up, and then you have ABC down, or this is a 5-wave move up here, and we're at the top. We top out here, and we have an A, which is a 3-wave move there, a B, 3-wave move up, and then a 5-wave move down for expanding flat there. So on the NASDAQ, it would just be a regular flat. And because we came right up to the top here, and we did actually start to correct to the downside, but the RTY actually looks more like the ES here, and we would be looking more towards the expanding flat. So either way, I'm starting to look for a correction, but we do have earnings tomorrow, and that could change everything that we're looking at. So you just have to be careful and trade light. But the shenanigans tells me that we pop up hard and we correct hard, and then we actually continue to the upside. Now, the alternative of all this is a little bit more bearish in that we actually complete the 5-wave move up, and we start a 5-wave move down for wave 1, and we continue to the downside. So, but we're looking for a little bit more corrective move to the upside. Maybe to the 4,200 area. It's just a guess, but just stick around, hit that notification button, and we'll put out some more videos so we can keep you in the loop with all this. We're just starting to break out from certain areas, so I do think this is a bullish scenario, and we continue to work ourselves to the upside for a little bit longer. Okay. All right. On the biggest, I guess the bearish but bullish scenario, meaning that our largest part of the corrective move, just so I can let you know, I think will be about a 30, the 4350 area. 4350 would be the highest that I'm looking for before continuation to the downside. And then that lower echelon should be around 4200 of the range. Okay. Thanks for joining us here, Option Center. Have a wonderful night. Sorry so late. I'm going to sleep. Have a good night.